Good afternoon, guys. This is Mike with Wilderness Warriors on YouTube. Just wanted to go over something with y'all today. I haven't been able to do any field videos with this yet, but what I did want to go over was my loadout for it. I've gone hiking twice with this thing, put about 4 miles on them total. Changed a few things as far as my weight balancing and all goes, but I'll go through it and show you what I've got in here. Front pocket is my navigation pocket. This is the front right outside pocket. The Bushnell backtrack, compass, my ranger beads if I need them, whistle, and then chapstick and a lighter. In the main pocket, obviously when I set out, this goes on my belt, so that won't be in here. And with that not in here, there's quite a bit of room. There's certainly enough room for a water bottle. That's the only thing, I'll get to that at the end of the video, but that's the only thing that this system really doesn't incorporate is a way to carry water in a convenient manner. Water bottle, don't have any cooking utensils or anything. Plenty of ways to start fire, but nothing to cook in yet. So I'm thinking about getting just a Molly style water bottle carrier with a shoulder strap where I can carry a canteen cup or a water bottle cup in there, so I can actually boil water if I need to. With that setup, I could actually get like a Mountain House pouch or something in here, so I could easily have a full meal. Got a Ziploc bag of snacks, got some fruit strips, and a couple of granola bars. For when nature calls. Wet Ones wipes, just a small packet of those. Got just a bandana. I've got a roll-up nylon dry waterproof bag. This is the smallest one. They sell them at Walmart. In a package of three different sizes. This is the small one, and I carry this one just in case. You can use it for all sorts of things, but really this is in case it starts to rain. I have a quick, easy place to throw my camcorder. These bags are listed as waterproof. They are coated on the inside. I wouldn't rely on that 100%. I know if I put my camera in here, it's going to stay dry. Enough room to toss it in the top, not have to worry about it. This is my fire kit. I'll go over that in a separate video. On the end of it, I've got just a little keychain Energizer light, a couple of bucks, but it's super bright. Next would be a map for general navigation. This one happens to be a Springer Mountain and Cohutta Mountain map. I do a fair amount of hiking up in that area. And then currently, I simply have a couple of small bundles of paracord. I'm actually going to be taking one, maybe even two of these out and replacing them with some bank line in small bundles, so it takes up a little less space, but not really hurting for space in here anyway. Little flip cards on different knots, very useful knots for the outdoors. Doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and I've got a really crappy memory, so those come in handy. Disposable poncho, basically just plastic that you can use for some sort of a shelter if it really comes a downpour. Put that on, no problems. I've got another bandana. Inside that bandana, I have got a camp mirror, good for signaling, just general practices. It's plastic, so it's not going to break. And second bandana is always good to have. I have just a 1-gallon Ziploc bag. In the bottom of that pouch, I have my spare knife. This is Swiss Army Winger Hunter's version, I think. I don't really know what model it is. This thing is old, but works extremely well. Love this knife. Don't have a carry pouch or anything for it. Really good one-handed opening. Liner lock, but it's an opposite side liner lock, not with your thumb as normal. But the saw in here I really like. decent size, a little bit larger than a Leatherman. Very handy, excellent for a backup knife. I've got an LED Life Gear light. This one is green and white. Runs on 3 watch batteries, LR 44s, I think, something like that. Has a built-in whistle. Has a secondary whistle, but this light blinking will run over 200 hours. And it's something like 58 hours, I think, continuous, whether it's the front light or the LED in the tube, so works very well. Doesn't weigh a whole lot. Spork, this is the medium size Light My Fire spork. I have a pack of gum. I have 2 things of Gatorade. I believe these go into a 16-ounce bottle. Yeah, 16.9. So this is the sugar version. Good calories in there when you need it. And then a couple of Propel water mixes that also go into 16-ounce bottles. And some Propel 100% deep bug spray. This stuff right here, I don't know, it's like $4 or $5 for the tube. This stuff works excellent. Doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So slide this all back in here. On this side over here, front pouch, kind of the backup camera. This is an Olympus tough camera. It is fully waterproof and submersible. I believe it is honestly I don't know what the megapixel is on it. I'm going to say it's somewhere around 10. Really don't know. It also shoots 780 or 720p, whatever the low-grade HD is, so it's a good backup camera. This one, if something really goes wrong weather-wise, I can pull this one out and not have to worry about it. Fully submersible again. This pouch over here, I have sidearm, spare magazine. This is my water purification kit. I'll go over that in a separate video. I have a Fiskars clip side slide saw. This one isn't exactly my favorite one. I'm not huge on the clip, but it's kind of out of the way, and it's handy if you're using it and just want to clip it to your pants or something like that instead of putting it back up. Like those. Flashlight, Dorsey, LED. I love these things. Additional water bottle. This is the dirty water bottle that you get your water to purify. Purifier runs it straight into my normal drinking bottle, or into another one of those if I carry, but these things don't weigh anything and they fold up pretty compact. And then the only other thing I've got in this side is some marking tape for trails. This one hasn't been used. I used all my orange one up, and I'm not real fond of the yellow, but what I had laying around, so went ahead and put it in there. And that is it. The water carrier or water purification setup takes up quite a bit of space, but it's very light. It is a Sawyer squeeze setup. The sidearm is a Walther P22 5-inch model. One magazine in it. Stays on safety. And that is it. And I want to say that probably is in the 5-pound range, maybe. Really haven't put it on a scale. I will, let me grab that and I'll do it right this second. hook the straps here, and I am just using a Stren fish scale. It comes in at 8 pounds 4 ounces. Not sure if you can see that. And again, that is with no water, but it does include some food. So, but these things are extremely comfortable. Again, my only, not really even an issue, it's just something I'm going to have to deal with, is the ability to carry my 1-quart water bottles. At least one with some sort of an apparatus to boil water in. And then this would be my entire day hiking setup. No shelter or anything for that. I would use another pack in conjunction with it, and I could even take that to an overnighter. So I would have this one, and then my other small pack would be an REI 18 liter, I believe. I don't even know if it has the model on it. Yep, Flash 18, so it's an 18 liter pack. And just coated waterproof nylon. It's got a couple of elastic mesh pockets inside that. It's got a water bottle holder and or a hydration holder. I've got a Platypus 3 liter, no I'm sorry, it's a 2 liter 70 ounce Platypus wide mouth bottle there, and the hose for it is down in there as well. Got the opening there. This thing, I don't know, 4 ounces, something like that. It is super, super lightweight when it's empty. Plenty of spaces on the back to lash like a jacket or whatever you wanted to lash with it. No big deal. But for my sleeping bag that I use and for my sleeping pad that I carry in, it's a 32-degree bag, and it's an insulated, inflatable Big Agnes sleeping pad that is full size. It's like 22 by 79 or 78, something like that. And I'm less than 6 foot tall, so it works out perfect, and it's only the size of a 32-ounce bottle, so easily fit it down in there. I even have space for my hammock, straps for the hammock, everything, and be able to put it in there. This thing is super light, not a whole lot of padding in the straps, but you really don't need it as long as you're around 10 or 15 pounds with it. This thing's good. Another backup whistle on the sternum strap, and it has a waist belt as well, but the straps being small like that don't interfere at all with my front pack. So very good combination for day hikes or even a little bit longer. Thanks for joining me.